Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT. We've got Cricket wireless news for you guys. A lot going on. I mean, there's a lot going on in prepaid in general. Things are really heating up in prepaid. The competition looks fantastic. Devices, network access, all types of deals. Let's look into this today. We're going to look at Cricket wireless. All right, first things first. There's going to be a huge, massive boon to network access on Cricket. This is fabulous. 5G access. The second piece will be like some new phones and new deals and things of that nature coming out of the prepaid carrier Cricket. Let's start first with the network access piece. So in terms of network access, we now have a solid date for when Cricket customers are going to be able to access 5G on the AT&T network. For those of you that don't know, Cricket is a prepaid arm of AT&T, directly owned and operated by them. And now they'll have access to 5G, which is great. So low band, mid band eventually, and then also millimeter wave access from what I understand. You're obviously going to need a phone that's 5G compatible, and that's going to be a little bit touchy because as of right now, typically 5G phones are quite expensive. You know, newer end, new end devices are usually quite expensive, right? New technologies. So in terms of bringing new phones to the table, they're going to have to definitely bring in some lower cost options and some mid-rangers. But as of right now, they're only slated to kind of introduce the Samsung S20 Plus. I don't know about the regular S20. I don't know about the S20 Ultra. But I know they're going to have to bring in some lower end, more entry-level devices because typically prepaid customers are not in the business of buying $1,000 or more devices. So that will kind of be important to know. No pricing or date of availability on any of these 5G devices, including the Samsung S20 line. But, when those details do become available, I will present them and bring them here to the channel. Second piece of news, end of summer savings on device deals at Cricket. They've got the Samsung Galaxy A11 for $80 for new customers, $119 on the port-in. They've got the iPhone deals, original SE for $249 on the port-in. They've got the iPhone 7, $199 on the upgrade or the new line, $49.99 on the port-in, 32 gigs of storage. Be mindful of that. What I think is the best deal is the iPhone 8 Plus, 128 gigs of storage. They're doing you $199 on a port-in, $299 on an upgrade or a new line. I think that's really the best way to go if you're going with an iPhone. That phone's going to get some updates in the future for a couple of years, and it's a pretty nice device in my opinion. Port-ins do require that the $60 plan is utilized to get these deals. It'll bring it down to $55 if you utilize autopay. Just as a reminder, Cricket did upgrade their plans. The $40 and the $55 plans did receive some changes and modifications. Those will be active as of August 21st. So a lot is happening in the month of August at Cricket. I'll put a link in the either like a card here or at the end of the video for the coverage I did on the two plan changes. So I'll put that in there. And of course, for those of you that are unaware, Cricket's phone lock policy is important to know. It is a 6-month use on network policy. So after that time frame, you can actually request the unlock. Promo pricing is now only available after 180 days. Formerly, it was 90 days. We saw Metro by T-Mobile actually do this first. They're doing the same thing. So important to know if that's where you're at. The SMT takeaways here. I love the 5G accessibility. That's great. You get that low band, mid band in the future, millimeter wave access, I believe. I'll double check that, but this will get a lot of customers, if they can get into some affordable phones, you can get a lot of customers off of LTE, and try to get them more on these 5G connections. That should help, like with any congestion issues and, it's just good network strategy, quality of service, right? Quality experience, utilizing all the spectrum assets that a company owns and operates. I think it's just a good way to go. There's huge data demands here in 2020, and we only expect it to get more demanding, right? Because of, working from home and, being connected to towers for so many different virtual meetings and so on. The video demands have gotten really high, and that requires a lot of bandwidth. So we'll see how that goes, but it looks like AT&T is doing some good things with the network and providing Cricket customers with that access. Now we just need devices that people can afford, which should be happening. More and more mid-rangers and entry-level phones coming in the near-term future. Let me know what you think of these announcements, the 5G access to Cricket customers, the end of summer deals with the iPhones and the Samsungs, and go ahead, sound off. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Do me a solid. Want to help out the channel? You could do so. Show your appreciation for the daily dedication of the SMT by rating the video, giving it a like, sharing it to your favorite socials. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you do. Thank you so much for that. Also, if you're new, first time here, consider subscribing and activating that bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And do check out some of the other videos. I've put some end cards here for you to check out if you're not ready to leave the channel just yet. And in the description box, all the community items are there. Patreon page link, Twitter handle, all the podcast links are there for all the major platforms where our podcast is available. Apple, Google, Breaker, all those, they're all there. Spotify, Anchor, all there. So do check those things out. Thank you guys so much for being here to watch. Thank you for your continued support. It was good to have you here, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. I am the SMT, and we'll see you guys then. Peace.